What's going on, everybody? We are in Santa Rosa right now, going to check out our friends Kelsey and Scott's camper RV trailer. And so this video is going to be van versus RV, van or RV, whatever you want to call it, because a lot of you guys ask, why didn't we just buy an RV or a trailer and renovate that? And well, we're going to break it down for you guys today. Go through, give you a little tour of their amazing RV that just got renovated by RV Fixer Upper and is so gorgeous. And maybe Alex and I are gonna switch over to a camper. What do you think, babe?
No, it's not gonna happen. So as part of that, we will also explain to you why we did not go with the camper or an RV, why we chose the van instead, and just gonna have a fun conversation with Kelsey and Scott about their kind of the things that they have to deal with having a camper trailer that they pull versus what we do having a van. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, now I'm curious, before we get into all this, what would you choose? Van or a trailer? Leave your comments down below, your answer to that wow, I can't talk today, I'm still waking up. So leave your comments down in the comments section. Which one would you choose? We want to know. And let's do this. So we're here with Scott and Kelsey and their amazing trailer, which we're gonna give you a full tour inside. And what year, tell us a little bit about this trailer.
So it's a 2004 Jayco Designer. It's 33 feet in length from tip to tip, and it's a fifth wheel. So that means the bed area is over the bed of the truck.
Cool, let's check it out. Can we have a tour?
Absolutely. So this is our living area. We got plenty of seating. It was renovated by RV Fixer Upper. It was an old, outdated, heavy, lots of wooden cabinets up top, very dark, carpet on the ground. So they ripped all that out, replaced all the light fixtures, painted everything so it's nice and white and bright. There was cabinetry here that they ripped out, so we got lots of storage in the new cabinet there. This couch folds down into a bed that'll sleep two more in case we want to have guests over. We've got this gorgeous back window that was a huge selling point for us. I mean, right now we have an awesome view, so that makes for great content creation. This kitchen is so much bigger than our old trailer. We have tons of counter space, normal apartment size fridge that RVs come with, enough cabinetry for pots and pans and whatnot. Huge sink, microwave, oven, and windows everywhere, so everything's nice and bright.
Bedroom. It's a bedroom bathroom combo. If you step back here, here's our bed. The bed is on a slide out. This is a full closet. It's kind of a mess currently, but there's lots of storage. Over here we've got a built-in dresser, built-in closets, another window. Over here we have our bathroom vanity. Comes with a little bit of storage under here. I know we'll end up probably storing some of our bathroom stuff in our closet. This is real tile. It's beautiful and probably my favorite part of the trailer. I call it mermaid tile, but I think it's technically called scallop tile. And then over here, we have our water closet. It's pretty tiny and nothing special. It has shiplap, which is really beautiful, and a composting toilet. No decorations. And then over here is a storage closet.
So we are in their camper now, fifth wheel, excuse me, and excited to just have a conversation about fifth wheel versus van. A lot of you have been sending in your questions based on our Instagram story yesterday. If you don't follow us on Instagram, links down below. So first off, why fifth wheel? Because this isn't the first tow behind that you guys have had. So what's drawn you to the towable RV, if you will?
You can get much more usable space with the length. Our old trailer was 30 feet, but it was from the back of our truck back, so that's 30 feet on top of the length of the truck. This one, because it's a fifth wheel, part of it's in the bed of the vehicle, so you get 33 feet, and it's a shorter total vehicle length, and it's much more maneuverable.
What's that like mount like? Because I always see when we're driving fifth wheels, right? And those mounts are kind of crazy. Was that expensive, or how did you already have that, or?
No, we had to buy it. It was not terrible. I think we paid like $500 or $600 on Craigslist. But the thing about the fifth wheel hitch is it's so much more stable. It's more like a tractor trailer setup as opposed to a ball on the back of your bumper. So the ride is much, much smoother, much more stable.
This is a really good one. So Tyler Sapp says, do you think an RV is a cheaper option when starting out compared to renovating a van? That's a really good question. I kind of think it is. Would you guys say so? Because especially for a trailer, you're not buying something with an engine, right? So you're saving a lot of money that way.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost $60K into our van after the renovation and the cost of the van.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
The answer to that question is it depends on if you already own a truck. The truck is a big investment as well. Yeah. So if you already own a truck and you're buying a trailer, it's definitely cost effective.
Yeah, but then there's also, you guys mostly camp, right? You have to plan in advance, book campgrounds, all that kind of stuff. Versus we can kind of go wherever, whenever, and stealth camp a lot of the time.
Yeah.
How far in advance do you have those trips booked, those campsites booked, the crew you're going to be going with? Like, the RV life is very social. Talk about that.
Yeah. Sometimes we have them booked, months in advance because it's a group trip that we've planned. But there's been times where we've rolled into a campground that we looked online 2 days before and realized, oh, they have open spots, and we just roll in and pick one of the open spots. And
Sister Steph Sows. Congratulations, Sister Steph Sows. Which uses more gasoline, hauling the RV or driving the van? Because you've got like an F-350, right?
Yep.
All right. So we have a turbo diesel in our Mercedes. So we're both using diesel engines. We get about 20 miles per gallon driving pretty much anywhere. What do you guys get when you're hauling this thing?
When we're towing, flat and hills, probably 10 at best. If we disconnect and we're just driving the truck around town, it's 20 easily, but when we're towing, that definitely is basically cut in half. So the fuel economy of pulling is a big detriment, but we're towing 10,000 pounds.
Yeah, and that's not bad, especially because you guys have way more livable space. Like this RV.
They're towing 10,000 pounds. That's still more than our van.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're towing
really
more than our van. So gas mileage is going to go down a little bit.
Yeah.
But when we get somewhere, we can set up, disconnect the truck, leave our trailer, and go explore.
Yeah, that's really nice. And then you have like the little home base to come
Right.
back to. You can still go exploring and all that.
Exactly.
Abby says, what system of heating and cooling do you guys use?
So I imagine they're asking for our temperature as opposed to water. It does have a gas water heater to heat hot water for showers and dishes and whatnot, but for the livable space, there's a propane heater that heats the entire space, and then there's 2 air conditioners, one in the living space and one in the bedroom area to keep everything nice and cool. So when we're at an RV park, we can plug in and run both ACs and keep it nice and temperature controlled. When we're out where there's no plug-ins, we have generators that we can still connect to and still run the AC or have the heater running and not have to worry about it.
See, that's a big pro, because for us, we don't have air conditioning. And one of the reasons why is because we'd have to plug in most of the time, and that's just not the kind of camping we typically do. And so we don't have air conditioning, but it would be so nice. And we don't have room for a generator. So it really wasn't, we kind of like we're weighing that when we got our new van of like, are we going to put an AC unit in? We wanted to, but just with running off of solar most of the time, that's not enough power. So that's a huge pro. I'm kind of jealous of the air conditioning.
But if it's hot, you guys can pick up a lot easier and head towards a cooler.
It's true.
Yeah.
Head towards Canada. That's basically what you do in the summer.
Or
you
the
go
coast.
to Canada.
Or the coast. We do head towards the like cooler temps all the time because we do have that flexibility where we can pick up and move easily. So if it's too hot somewhere, we're like, okay, let's look at the map and find somewhere that's not so hot.
The migration of van lifers is real.
Yeah,
Follow
and
many
then
van
in the
lifers on
winter.
social media. Everyone's here in the summer. Everyone's here in the winter.
Yeah. And then, well, it's nice that on this van we installed the S-Bar diesel heater, and that thing is like so amazing because we didn't have a heater last time. And sometimes you wake up and it's just really cold, and you're like, oh, I wish I had like a heater. So we put in a heater this time. Is your freshwater storage and your gray water storage, how many gallons do you guys have?
So the freshwater storage is 40 gallons. And then there is a 35-gallon gray for the kitchen, 35-gallon gray for the bathroom, and a 35-gallon blackwater tank. Because we have a composting toilet installed, we don't have to use the black for black. We can actually use the black for gray, so we have a little over 100 gallons of storage for gray water, which is amazing, so we don't have to empty as often.
Yeah, how often do you end up emptying it if you're actually like in here and using everything?
I mean, we could be a week and a half, 2 weeks if we're being real conservative and not have to worry about it.
That's
and then just
good.
refill our fresh as we need it.
Because for us, it's like every couple of days, but we only have 15 gallons of gray water, so.
And you guys have a composting toilet, so what kind of composting toilet do you have?
So it's a Nature's Head composting toilet. We use coconut coir in it, and that needs to be swapped out maybe once a month. And it makes it so much easier. No black tank smells, not having to deal with sewage. It doesn't have that typical RV chemical smell in the bathroom. It has a fan that exhausts all the nastiness, and it's amazing. We love it.
Yeah, a lot of van lifers have that toilet, and like people swear by that thing.
Yeah, when installed correctly, I've heard it's great.
What are some tips for other people that are like really debating, should I go RV, should I go van? What would you say, like, are things they should consider?
I think if you want to be nimble, if you want to be able to move anywhere, and if you're really okay with being super minimalistic, van is the way to go. But if you like to have your space, you like to have stuff, and are okay with posting up in one spot for longer, then go trailer.
That's one of the biggest, things to weigh is like, do you want to be in campgrounds and be camping? Because that's typically what you have to do with a trailer versus van. You have a little bit more flexibility, right? So, but again, you guys have way more space than us. I'm pretty jealous of their shower. That thing is amazing. Shower goals.
The shower is my favorite.
Yeah. So there will be links below for their YouTube and Instagram, so you guys can go check them out. Hopefully this gave you some clarity on whether you should go RV or go van. There's pros and cons to each one. So thanks you guys for showing us your little home on wheels. Really fun.
Yeah, thanks so much. All right, see you guys.